It's a privilege. Something you can't do, baby. That's another topic. Let's go. Them niggas need.
Again, this is Culture. T7M Radio on 7 Mitchell. Callers, y'all call up 646-668-8168. The lines is kind of lit. I'm about to take the calls and get the streets on the line. But before we do so, man, let me just get into some things, man. I got to apologize to Aye Verb. I have to give Aye Verb an apology. I have been pretty, I don't want to say disrespectful, but some may say I have been disrespectful when it comes to Aye Verb and Calicoe. Now, this is a battle that I have been talking about for maybe a year now. It's really heated up when it comes to other media platforms and things like that. But I've been talking about Aye Verb versus Calicoe for about a year and trying to figure out why that battle has never happened. We've had numerous debates on this show about that particular battle not happening. And I came to the conclusion, so disrespectfully, that Aye Verb possibly was ducking Calicoe. I think I really was being disrespectful by going in that route. But that's the stance that I was taking because it just seemed like all the other battles Verb was going for, except for the Calicoe battle, really didn't make that much sense to me, especially from both of these guys being out the Midwest. But as of late, Verb has definitely at least threw the bone out there. I don't know how serious this thing can get, but Verb has been listening to certain platforms and interviews and things of that nature, and Verb took it to social media this week. And didn't hesitate to let Calicoe know it's never a problem. We can get this thing done. And Calicoe pretty much uttered the same feelings. So I have to definitely apologize to Verb for standing his ground, speaking up, even though it was on social media. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking up. You know, I definitely feel like at this point he is not ducking Calicoe. I guess the situation would have to be right for both of these guys to actually lock it in on a contract. But, you know, they was talking that shit, and I'm pretty happy. I'm not going to say that's all I wanted, but because of the way the game go now and so watered down it is, like I needed that Verb to talk that shit. You know what I mean? Just to show that, okay, I'm not done, and I don't have no picks. I'm not biased when it comes to my opponents. I will lock in versus anybody. And if y'all talking this Calicoe name to me, bring it. And like I said, Calicoe was the same shit. So big up to Verb. I got to give a public apology. I got to eat my crow because I felt like he was possibly ducking Calicoe. Doesn't really seem to be the case after this week, man. So I definitely got to give Verb some props on that. Let's reach out to the streets. We got Queens in the building.
You know what it is? It's the same thing like the Big T battle. Get battle rap talking about it so they could push to do it instead of just throwing it on a random card. You're going to get a card built around it now because the battle is in high demand. This is something we want to see, and we want to see it right now.
I appreciate the streets taking a real focus in on this battle because, like I said, we've been talking about this matchup for about a year on this show. I mean, you know, we've had different Aye Verb debates, and the him and Calicoe battle has always come up. But like I said, now, man, it's really been, you know, taken on by a lot of different other media outlets. And hopefully it does develop into a situation where they can lock in like you said.
Look how fast we got Aye Verb Big T.
Well, to me, Aye Verb and Big T is not a battle that I've already really cared about. And I'm surprised that battle didn't been happen.
Yeah, but the time is like, it got booked straight like that. Like Verb said on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, he said, yo, it's going to take 24 hours for me and Cal to get booked. That's all I need.
That's ridiculous. No, that's ridiculous. Wait a minute. What does Verb mean? I mean, you can't speak for Verb, but what do you think Verb means by all he needs is 24 hours? Is that for what? To write? To prepare?
No, to get it booked. He said, somebody in the group posted it. I keep forgetting his name. I think it's like the real Melendez or something like that. He posted it.
Yeah, shout out to the realest Melendez. Yeah, he keep us in the loop of the group, man. Big up to him.
He put it in the group, and Verb said on Twitter, he's like, all I need is 24 hours to get this battle book. Let's do it.
Why do we need 24 hours to get a battle book?
Because it's like, all right, you see how they've been sitting there going back and forth the whole week. Let's stop going back and forth the week. I'll give you my price, and by tomorrow this battle will be booked and be on the card already.
Okay.
Ain't no talking about figures or nothing. We set a number right here. We get this book, this one phone call.
I like that energy from Verb. Verb been talking that shit, man. He's been talking about Lux. That's what I want to see. In all actuality, I want to see Verb in Lux, but I do want to see Verb in Calicoe. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, now let's say this: Lux cannot duck Verb again, because Verb had a good showing against B-Dot. I feel he won. A lot of people feel like he lost. So what? If he has a good showing against Big T and then has a good showing against Calicoe, Lux, come on out.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you feel like he has to battle Big T and Calicoe to get the Lux shot?
I feel like he doesn't have to, but you know how Lux works. You got to put in his work before you get to him. And remember, Verb had that year where he just was throwing eggs. So I guess Lux want to see him take big battles and be Verb. And if he showed up as Verb against B-Dot. Now, if he do that 2 more times, Lux has no reason not to take that battle. He was talking about JC, and JC took himself out the running.
So what do you think about that? I mean, this T7M race is the coach with Seven Mitchell. We're talking Aye Verb. Well, what do you think about that? Because if you feel like JC took himself out the running, is that because he took too many battles? I mean, so don't you fear Aye Verb would be doing the same thing, battling Calicoe and Big T before Lux?
No, because those battles have meaning. And you know a motivated Verb, it's not like a Verb that battle Caustic and battle Ilmac. You get in that SB Verb. You get in that B-Dot Verb. Because remember, he was motivated to take B-Dot. And remember, he said he wouldn't take B-Dot in L.A., but then he took B-Dot in his hometown.
When it come to Aye Verb and Calicoe, what platform?
I'm sorry, but it got to be the URL. It got to. It can't be nowhere else. It got to. That's where the battle makes more sense to happen. It makes more, like, I would say the URL, or I would say Guerrilla Warfare, if it had to be anywhere else. But my first choice, it got to be the URL. It got to. Because he's taking Big T.
I'm confused
because
he's taking
Big T in the MLS.
But you've been shooting for Aye Verb to get the King of the Dot chain. So why wouldn't you want to see Verb and Cal on KOTD before Guerrilla Warfare?
Because I feel like if King of the Dot books Aye Verb and Cal, Aye Verb gonna take it serious. Cal is not. I need somewhere where they are guaranteed to take this serious, because this is a battle we do not need to go to waste. I know when Verb battle Big T in February on Guerrilla Warfare, he gonna whoop that ass. He gonna take that serious. But
now, Calicoe, I don't want to get the name of the league wrong, but Calicoe, I believe, now has his own platform out there. Would you have a problem with Verb battling Cal on Cal's own platform?
Yeah, because that match is, we need a proper backing behind that match. We don't need that to be on no upstart, camera quality trash, audio horrible. No, we need it on somewhere that's going to get it a solid backing and put the right type of promotion behind that. We don't need no, like when Diz battled Cassidy, that horrible joint. We don't need something like that. We need something that's proper to get that battle. Because that battle deserves Hitman Verb quality.
Well, when it all boiled down to it, prediction-wise, with Verb, Calicoe, if it do go down in 2018, who you going with and why? I'm pretty sure you go with fucking Verb, but give me some specifics on why.
All right. So everybody know I'm going to go with Verb 2-1. But the reason why I say it's going, because this is a motivated Verb. This is a Verb, like, Verb is on the same wave that Arsenal was on with Arsenal's last little run. You see how serious Arsenal took Tay-Rock, how serious Arsenal took Iron Solomon, how serious he took Lux. Verb is on that too, because after Big T, after Cal, and if he get Lux, there's nothing else out there for Verb. So Verb, his last send-off, he gonna make it proper. And he's not playing with Calicoe because Verb carries the Midwest. Verb was the one that battled SB on the corner in New York City. So you think he gonna want somebody to take his crown for something that he put so much work in, so much blood, sweat, tears, got booed off the stage many a times? You think he gonna lose?
Verb don't have a crown. Let's be clear. You're being a little bit too. You're doing a little bit too much. I knew it wasn't going to take too long before you say one thing about Verb that was just going to be straight off of the radar on the Richter scale. Verb has no crown shooter. Let's be real.
Verb is not. He's the top gunner from the Midwest.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And this is why we keep having this conversation with him in Calicoe. If Calicoe was out the picture and it was just Verb Hitman and guys like Cannon and Big T, and okay, we have a different conversation. But until he stands in front of Calicoe, there's still work to do in the Midwest. Yeah, T7M Radio, man. This is the Culture with 7 Mitchell. Callers, y'all call up 646-668-8168. Couple quick reminders if you want to be a special guest here on the Culture. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at VT7M Radio or at 7 Mitchell. I'll definitely get you guys on the show. Topic of your choice. Let y'all debate with the streets. We break everything down in this thing we love called Battle Rap. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, most importantly. And if y'all on Facebook, our Facebook big group, T7M Radio, man, we definitely look forward to chopping it up with y'all 24/7. We locked in, man. I got a special announcement to make. I got some more apologies to lock in for. First of all, the special announcement when it comes to T7M Radio. So I have made a decision to lock in with the Culture. I'm going to be bringing the Culture Battle Rap Debate Podcast to you guys 5 days a week. But because of the work schedule, we're going to do this now in the morning. We got a morning show. It's going to shake things up a little bit. I know people's availability is kind of iffy, but I got to bring it to you guys the way that I can. So we're going to be locking in 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, here on the Culture, T7M Radio, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, 646-668-8168. We still going to have the Sunday night show at 8 o'clock like we always do. But throughout the week, man, I need to reach out to the street and let y'all know what's popping and get y'all feedback on what's going on in battle rap. So every day, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern, here on the Culture, T7M Radio, we locked in with battle rap debates every day. You already know. Special guests, all that good shit, man. We're going to be rocking and rolling, but we're going to be doing this thing in the morning. So I hope you guys are up. I hope you guys support the channel. I hope you guys support the show, and we're going to get things lit in the daytime. I got to get you guys' opinion. At the top of the show, we were talking Aye Verb, Calicoe. What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
My thing is, see, stuff like this, these two vets, this shit should have been happened. That's my whole thing.
Facts.
And you know how URL usually does big matches like this usually say for like Gnome and Summer Madness. But how do they usually turn out? Two vets, how do they usually turn out? I want to see it. I'm just scared that it's gonna be a dud. That's the only thing I'm scared of. But I do want to see it.
Brooklyn, can Aye Verb be considered the Midwest best if his career was over right now? If he doesn't battle Calicoe, can he still get the title without battling Cal?
It's debatable. It's debatable because
so then it's
if
no.
you look at
so then it's a no. He can get it. Okay, I know he got Big T locked in for next year, but if he was to battle Big T and then just give it up, if he doesn't battle Cal, can he still be considered the best in the Midwest? I just don't think so.
I don't think so because of the first half of his career, you could say so, but when he went further down and kept losing battles to the consensus and just not giving, just basically having like a Randy Moss moment, I battle when I'm motivated. That's what the fans kind of like steer towards other people for like the Midwest crown.
But wait a minute. This is what no. We're not going to do this. You're going to give Rex his respect. You know, we're going to do
Why
this.
Did Rex come in this? Why do you do
when
this?
you talk about Aye Verb's decline, you bring Rex's name up and you bring Summer Madness 2 up. Don't ever talk about Aye Verb. You include that.
P P. Diddy messed that battle up. I don't talk about that battle because P. Diddy messed that battle up. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. You know P. Diddy messed that battle up. You know that. You know that, right?
Oh, my God.
P. Diddy is from Harlem, and what you call it? You know what?
I don't subscribe to that belief that P. Diddy messed the battle up. I just feel like Rex just cleaned that nigga up. If Verb would have bought it, I'm pretty sure that he would have got that 10,000. He just bring it.
Come on, that crowd didn't want Rex. They didn't want A Verb to win. Or when he was on the "I Hate New York" chanting, they didn't want him to win. Please,
I watched that battle back recently. The shit that A Verb was saying wasn't whack. It just wasn't better than what Rex was saying. I mean, he would have won the 10,000 had he been hot. He just wasn't hotter than Rex.
Nah. Before he even rapped, they was booing. I'm from New York. Like when A Verb was on his I Hate New York rant. People really ran with that. They ran with it. They really ran with it. It was no way he was going to win that night. It was no way. It wasn't set up for him to win.
Well, check this out, man. We about to go ahead and lock out, man. Salute to the callers. Big up to Brooklyn, all the callers and the listeners, man. T7M Radio. This is the Culture, man. I'm 7 Mitchell, man. Again, we're going to be locked in 5 days a week from now on, Monday through Friday, but I'm bringing it to you guys in the morning, 10 a.m. East, 5 days a week. We're going to be locked and loaded 5 days a week, 10 o'clock a.m. East. We're still going to be doing the Sundays primetime show at 8 o'clock as always, but we definitely wanted to switch it up, bring y'all the streets, all this talk battle rap 5 days a week, but we're going to have to do it in the morning. But we're going to be lit, 10 a.m. So make sure y'all join us here on the Culture T7M Radio. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at T7M Radio. And again, if y'all want to be a special guest on the show, make sure y'all follow us on social media at the T7M Radio or myself at 7 Mitchell. Y'all stay safe. Big up to the callers, man, and y'all be good. We out.